This video is on 4 variable K-map. So in the previous video we have discussed about 3 variable K-maps. Now we are going to discuss about the 4 variable Karnaugh map. So as for the 4 variables, I am considering the 4 variable here as A, B, C, D. These are the 4 variables. As there are AB is of 2 variables, the combinations is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. And if you see here CD, the combination, as this is also 2 variable, there are 4 such combinations is available: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. So generally we will write it as 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Is it? As far as we need to write in the K-map. So when you write the first 2 bits and if you write the next 2 bits, it should be varying with only 1 bit. Okay, see, only the second bit 1 is varying from, that is second bit is varying from 0 to 1. And if you go on to the next, see, only the first bit is varying from 0 to 1. Okay, similarly when you shift from 1 1 to 1 0, so the second bit is varying from 1 to 0. There's only 1 bit should be varied subsequently. Okay, so this helps to reduce the switching activity. So as this is a 4 variable, here we need to write it as in the each cell we'll write what are the various integers that is applicable for this. See, for the first cell, as there are 4 zeros, it is 0 0 0 0, hence we need to write it as 0. Next it is 0 1, hence it is 1, and this is 3 and this is 2, and similarly 0 1 0 0 is 4. See, this is 5 and this is 7. Next cell it is 7 and this is 6, and next cell it is 8. Here it is 8 and this is 9 and this is 11 and this is 10. See here, as I am writing 8 here, see it is 1 0 0 0. That is why I am writing here as 8. Okay, and after completing up to 11, I am moving on to 12 in integer, and next is 13. Okay, and here we need to write it as 14, and this is your 15. Okay, so the given boolean function is f is equal to summation of 0, 8. See, in 0 and 8 1 is filled. In 0 and 8 1 is filled, and there are only 2 ones. I need to combine these two. I need to combine these two. Is it? As I am combining these two, see, now I need to find what would be the simplified boolean variables. As there are 4 variables here, see, we need to find out what are the variables that is useful, that is used in this. And if you see here about A, we'll start from A. Here A is varying from 0 and 1. Is it? Hence it is, during the simplification it turns to 1. Hence your A is not necessary to consider. And if you consider B, see, your B is maintaining a value of 0, hence we are writing here as B bar. Is it? And as you see here, another 2 variables are here. Is it? It is CD, it is of 0 0, hence we are writing it as C bar D bar. Okay, so now the simplified boolean expression for this function 0, 8 is B bar dot C bar dot D bar. Okay, next I am coming back to this boolean function, and if you see here, see, I am writing it as summation of 4, 6. Is it? See, this is 4 and this is 6. So I am writing 1 in those 2 cells, and remaining all cells I am substituting it as 0, and hence as there are 2 ones here, these 2 ones can be combined. And now we need to write the simplified boolean expression. See here, in horizontal it is only 0 and 1. There is no such changes in A and B, hence this should be considered directly, hence it is A bar B. So now these 2 variables has been written. Now we come back to C and D. See, these 2 cells are considered for our substitution. Is it? And these 2 cells are combined now, and these 2 cells are combined, and if you see the value of C here, it is 0 and 1. Is it? As it is 0 and 1, during the simplification of boolean expression, as per the boolean algebra concept, so this turns to 1. Hence it is not necessary to consider in our boolean simplification of K-map. So now your C bar and C will turn to 1, hence it is not necessary to consider. And if you see the D, it is of 0 0, is it? Because D is of 0 0 and it is not changing, hence we are considering it as directly. As it is 0, we are considering it as D bar, is it? Now we have simplified it. So see here, it is A bar B dot D bar. So this is simplified Boolean expression for your given Boolean function f is equal to summation of 4 comma 6. And if we come back here, the next case, f is equal to summation of 2 3 6 7. Is it 2 3? This is 2. This cell is 2 and this cell is 3 and this cell is 6 and this cell is 7. And remaining all cells are filled with 0. Hence, as there are 4 ones here, the 4 ones are combined in this way. Okay, now we need to simplify it, is it? During the simplification, so these 2 cells are combined for A and B and these 2 cells are combined in C and D, hence these 2 should be considered. Is it? If you come back to AB, see here A is common for both the cases and B is varying between 0 and 1. Is it? Hence your A is considered during a simplification and B will be turned to 1 during the simplification. Hence if you see here, only A is considered. As A is 0, we are writing here as A bar. In the same way for CD, if you consider, your C is common for both the cases. Is it? Your C is common and it is equal to 1. Hence we are writing it as C here. And if you refer the D, see, this is your value of D, 1 and 0. As it is varying from 1 and 0, it turns to 1 during your simplification. Hence it is not necessary to consider. Thus the simplified Boolean equation for this function is A bar C. Okay, and if we come back to the next Boolean function, f is equal to summation of 4 6 12 14, and if you see here, see, this is 4, this is 6, this is 12 and this is 14, is it? So these cells are filled correspondingly with 1 and remaining all the cells are filled with 0 in the K-map. So now as these 2 ones are here, there are 4 ones and it can be combined in this way. If you folded, it is also combined in a 4 as a 4 1. That is why we can combine in this way also. Okay, as far as this case is concerned, see here, these A, B combinations are considered and C and D, these 2 are considered. And we need to find what are the common variables here. A is varying from 0 and 1. It is A bar A, hence it turns to 1. And B is common and it is equal to 1, hence it is equal to B. We are writing it as B here in a simplified expression. And if you see here, these 2 cases, is it, as these 2 ones are combined and another these 2 ones are combined, and as there are 4 ones are combined, see the CD variable 0 0 and 1 0 are considered. And if you see what are the common terms here, only your D is common and C is varying between 0 and 1, is it? As C is common and it is equal to 0, it is equal to D bar. Hence we are writing it as BD bar here in this simplified expression. Okay, and let us come back to the next case. See, it is f is equal to summation of 2 3 10 11, is it? Accordingly, if you fill in that cell, see, this is 2 3 and 10 11, is it? So after writing in this, so we can combine in this way also. This is a vertical folding and this case is horizontal folding. Okay, so during the folding we can combine all these 4 ones, and if you see what are the common terms here, see in these 2, as we are combining these 2 ones and as we are combining these 2 ones, we need to consider A and B, these 2 values, and if you see the common terms, it is B bar is common. Is it 0? A is varying between 0 and 1, hence here it is your B is common and this B is equal to 0, hence we are writing it as B bar. Okay, and as you see here, these 2 ones are combined, it is C and D. Is it? Here your C is common and D is varying between 0 and 1, hence it is, as C is equal to 1, we are writing it as C, and the simplified Boolean expression here is B bar C. Okay, and if you see here, the next case, f is equal to summation of 0 2 8 and 10. All these corner ones are substituted and remaining all turn to 0. Okay, this, if you fold it on the 4 corners, this forms all the 4 ones combination. So as these 4 ones are combined, see, these 2 cells are considered for A and B and these 2 cells are considered for C and D. Okay, as the corner ones are considered. See, for this corner and for this corner, that is given, and for this corner, and for this corner. See all these corners. For this corner I am considering for A and B, and for this corner I am considering this value of A and B, and for CD this I am considering, these two I am considering. Now we need to find what are the common terms. So as far as AB is considered, your B is equal to 0 is common for these two cases, is it? Hence I am writing it as B bar here. And as for C and D is considered, your D bar is common for both the cases. Okay, hence we are writing it as D bar here. Hence the simplified Boolean expression here is B bar D bar. Okay, and if we come back to the next case, so far we have combined 2 ones and then 4 ones, is it? Next it is possible to combine 4 ones either vertically or in horizontally. Okay, so here if you see, it is it is as F is equal to summation of 4, 5, 6, 7, is it? See, this is your 4, 5, 7, 6. Substitute in this cell, and the remaining cells are substituted with 0. As there are 4 ones, you combine all these 4 ones. Okay, C and D combinations, all it is turned to 1. Okay, and hence we are getting only A bar B. This is a simplified Boolean expression. And if you see here, for this function, if you substitute, all these ones are substituted in the corresponding cells and remaining all turns to 0. And if you combine these 4 ones, see your A and B is for all combinations, hence it is turned to 1. Okay, and we'll get only C and D as common, and hence we need to write it as C and D. See, if you consider the next case, F is equal to summation of 0, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 12, 15. If you substitute in the K map, you will get the ones in this structure and remaining all cells are substituted with 0. And if you see the 1, no such 1 is possible to combine. Hence, see, we need to encircle all the ones individually. And if you encircle in this way, in which if you get it in an alternate way from zeros, so it is A exclusive nor B exclusive nor C exclusive nor D. In this way, it will be get simplified. Okay. Similarly, if you consider the next case, see here, this is starting from summation of F is equal to summation of 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 11, 13, 14. The corresponding cells are filled with 1. Is it for 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 11, 13 and 14. Remaining all cells are filled with 0. In this case also, no 2 ones can be combined, or no 4 ones can be combined, or no 8 ones can be combined. Hence these here, all the ones are to be combined individually. Okay, hence if you see here on simplification, you will get A exclusive or B exclusive or C exclusive or D. In this way it will be get simplified. And if you come on to the next case, see their function is given as 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Is it? See, this is 1, 3. Is it correct? No, it is 1, 3. Sorry, it is 1, 3. And this is 5. And this is 7. Is it? And this is 9. And this is 11. And this is 13. And this is 15th cell. Okay. Remaining all cells are not given in this function, Boolean function. Hence, in summation 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, the ones are to be filled in the corresponding cells of K map and remaining cells are to be filled with 0. Now, all these 8 ones can be combined. And if you see here A and B, there are 4 combinations, and now this is turned to 1. And if you see here, between C and D, these 2 combinations are to be considered. And this case also, C and D are varying between 0 and 1, and only your D is in common. And as this D is equal to 1, we are writing here as D. Okay, and if we come back to the next case, for this combination function, F is equal to summation of, it is actually a sum of product. F is equal to sum of product 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. The corresponding cells are filled, and these 4 ones are combined as 8 ones, and we can able to simplify it now. For A and B, all the combinations it is turned to 1, and for C and D, your D bar is common, hence we are writing F is equal to D bar. Okay. And similarly for this case also, these 8 ones are combined in this way, and hence you will get F is equal to B here. Similarly here, if you fill in the corresponding cells for the given sum of product, say these 8 ones can be combined and C and D will be turned to 1, and you will get only B bar here, as this is common for these two combinations. Okay, now F is equal to B bar. Okay, so now I am giving here a simple example. See here, for the first case I am considering all these 8 ones can be combined. So let us say this is product P1, this is product P1. Okay, and these 4 ones can be combined. See, these 4 ones can be combined, is it? So now let us say this is product P2. Okay, now these 4 ones can also be combined, these 2 ones and these 4 ones can also be combined. Now we can say this is product P3. Now the simplified Boolean expression F can be written as, see, for the first product P1 we have to write it as C bar. Okay, and for P2 we need to write it as, see here, as this is 4 1, here we need to write the common term, it is D bar, and for AB the common term here is A bar. Hence we need to write it as A bar D bar. Okay, this is the product P2, and for product P3 term, see here, we need to combine these 4 ones, is it? See, for A and B, your B is common here, your B is common here. Okay, and for C and D, your D bar is common, is it? Hence we need to write it as D bar. So this is the simplified Boolean expression for the given 4 variable K map. Okay, so similarly for the remaining combinations we need to find our simplified Boolean expressions. Okay.